Okay guys, this is Carlos back with Bigtop Collectibles. Wanted to give you guys a quick update on our first build of Millennium Falcon. We've only gone through about the first issue. But as you can see, what we've already got is we got one of the panels put together on the grid that you screw in together. So you can kind of see how all of these little separate grid patterns bolt in together. And then what you're going to do is you're going to build this outer grid, and then you're going to attach the panels to it, which creates the outer hull for the Millennium Falcon. And again, with our blueprint, you can see how everything just kind of fits right in where it's supposed to go. Like that goes there. The escape pod's going to be right here. This is the gun turret that we haven't done any work to it yet. It came weathered like that, but we're going to weather it up and beat it up a lot more than that. And then this obviously goes right here. And then we got the quad laser put together. Now, it took us about an hour or so just to sand down the seam lines, so you can see we have no seam lines. You really want to do that before you paint it, so it gives it a really clean, professional look. So we got the turret put together. It's full metal, weighs a good pound or so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to primer it with one of these, with one of the rattle cans, and then we're going to paint it with some of the Tamiya paints that you want to use, so it matches, you know, it's a combination here that you're going to use to match this. So when this goes in here, it's going to look fantastic. Obviously, you don't want a big chrome shiny thing on top of the Millennium Falcon, because, you know, it's like, looks like a new part. The Millennium Falcon's the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. Another thing we got is we got the beginning of the cockpit. So this comes off here. You don't glue it yet. And we got, this is just a sticker that goes on the front, and this is behind Han and Chewie when they fly it. And then you can see in the back, we have some open spaces because we're going to have a lighting apparatus that you plug in, turn on, and then it's going to shine light through this. So it's going to look really awesome. And then this kind of just clicks in there. And then this is where the two seats are going to go, and then the two back seats. What's really cool, a little side note, is the two seats up front were actually, that's these, the two cockpit seats that Han and Chewie sit in were based off Porsche seats from a Porsche car. And then the two back seats were actually like little, what do they call them, the ejector seats from, like, you know, not F-14s or anything like that, but they were ejector seats from old warplanes. So it gave it that really cool used universe look. Then of course this is going to go back here with the door, and when now where Han and Chewie come in, and Luke says, "Why don't you outrun them? Thought you said this thing was fast." So, so anyway, another thing I wanted to point out is here's the toy. Now the toy, this is the Hasbro large 32-inch toy. Now this is about the best, most coolest Falcon that they've done with the most detail up to this point. And what I wanted to point out was on the toy, if we can you focus in on this section right here? Now that looks great, but now if I compare it to the actual model, this piece is this piece. Okay, so you can see, I don't have my screwdriver. Let me grab my screwdriver real quick. So if you see this, you can see this is kind of got some grids, but you can really see the detail in this one. These two little points I want to point out, you can't really see, they just look like two sticks. You can clearly see the little coils on these. This little circle, this is clearly like a ratchet, like a screw. You can see the details between, there's nothing there to all the grid work here. The points to the points. This is going to basically, look at the detail. You can see that. And again, this is a great toy. This is awesome. But this is the kind of detail that we're looking at. So once we weather it and beat this up even more, this whole Falcon hull is just going to be so amazing. So in closing, guys, that's really pretty much all we've done for the first issue. And we'll be updating more because me and Kevin are going to work on this tomorrow. And we'll let you know when we get to issue 2. That pretty much takes care of issue 1. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned, and we'll get back to you guys. Thanks.